Anyone with a spinal injury or a acquired brain injury, this is the place to be. They work miracles here.
I really didn't feel like I was a number, which was a wonderful thing for me because I'm very personable. I've always been people-oriented. So to see that reciprocated was a very, very big deal for me. And now working at Shepherd Center, I can understand, you know, it may be an individual personal thing for me, but they see people day in and day out. But even in the midst of all that, they do cater to your specific needs.
They said that we needed to go to Atlanta. We said, well, why Atlanta? They said the Shepherd Center is in Atlanta, and it specializes in spinal cord injuries specifically for adolescents.
There is a lot of not only emotional support, but support as far as information they have found out about equipment or research or just basic learning that you couldn't do all on your own.
It was a relief to get here and just sort of hand her over and know that she was going to get the possible care and see that that was all that mattered to them. I mean, when you see all the monitors hooked up to her, they're watching her constantly. There's not a moment that she wasn't on a screen and every vital sign was being watched. It just gives you a relief that I've come to the best possible place. I'm getting the best possible care that I can get for my child, and I'm just going to have to trust them to take care of her and be thankful that God's given us a place this great for her to be.
I think the thing that sets Shepherd apart is the therapists. They are incredible. And I couldn't believe how many different people were working with our son throughout his program here. And their level of enthusiasm and expertise is, I just can't say enough about it. They really are very dedicated and just super at what they do.
Talking to the therapists, some of them have trained from other places and they have come here to work at the Shepherd Center. And they've stayed. And that in itself is a good recommendation. They're familiar with how these work, how the system works, how to get the supplies that you need. It's not like going to a place where there's a lot of turnover and everything is, they're just trying to figure out what's going on.
One of the things that's so amazing about Shepherd Center is that obviously this is one of the leading hospitals in terms of rehabilitation, but the word rehabilitation is not defined only by your physical rehabilitation. I think Shepherd extends that much, much further to the mental rehabilitation, which I think is almost as important, if not more so.
I think the Shepherd Center is the perfect world for someone that has an injury, especially a spinal cord injury. They think of everything, from physical therapy to emotional needs to housing. There isn't something that's not thought of.
Well, having a place to stay for the first month, in the apartment was just a fantastic thing for us. We don't have any family in Georgia. We don't know anybody in Atlanta. So we had a place to go, and it was close enough that we could easily walk back and forth to the hospital every day. That was really just a fantastic thing for us.
I have to embrace my new life with much hope. So in that sense, Shepherd has given me that initial boost in order for me to achieve what I'm hope to achieve. And I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. And that's what's so cool about it. It's not necessarily whether I get there or not. It's the process. And within that process, I'm learning so much about me.
I can't ask God for any other place but Shepherd Center for anybody who's going through a situation like we're going through. Shepherd Center is definitely the place for them. It allowed us to keep living.
I can't even find words to express my feelings of this place. It is absolutely out of this world. And the people here have been so nice to me. They're like family away from home. It's been great.